Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discuss about how to handle for auto suggestion drop-down value selection using our Playwright C sharp. Okay, in my previous two videos, if you see right, there is a single selection drop-down and also multi-selection drop-down I have completed. Okay, and this is completely like auto suggestion drop-down. This we can able to say dynamic drop-down as well. Okay, how we can able to use. For this, I'm going to use for red bus. Okay, red bus traveling I'm using. Okay, because whenever you click or something, if you are pointing red, that pop-ups will not be closed. Because of that, I'm using for this red box auto suggestions. Okay, in this particular place, if you click or if you enter Bangalore or something, and automatically it will show some of the cases, right? I need to click all the things. Okay, how we can able to do these are one kind of auto suggestion. If you see here, it will be a UL. Okay, UL combination. If you see whenever in the first video selecting a drop down place, I explained about the different kind of things. That moment also some of the drop downs will have for UL and combination. This is a one kind of things. Okay, after entering it, automatically it will give the pop up, and that pop up it is having for UL and combination, and that we need to uh, click, right? How you can able to do it, this kind of operations. Okay, for this we need to create our automation script. Before that, I'll copy this. Okay, come back here, test public async task tc 10 underscore auto underscore drop down. Okay, and here I'm pasting my code and I'm copying this particular red bus URL and I'm replacing here. Okay, once it is enter into the particular location, I want to enter into this particular text box, then only we can able to navigate, right? Then how you can able to do for this, you can able to inspect the element and it is become a src. Okay, I'm going to copy the src of this particular one. Await page dot locator. In this locator, I'm going to specify a hash src dot fill sync, and I'm going to use for Bangalore. Bangalore is my okay. And once it is provided, then automatically it will suggest some of the values, right? Then I want to capture this all the things. Okay, if you are inspecting this particular element, it will give you this list. Okay, for this we need to capture this all the things, right? Before that, I'll take for to capturing for the all the list of values by using this particular naming conventions. Okay, because u is already presented only one. Because of that, I'm going to take for li, and I'm going to use for at the rate class because we are using for class to identify. And you can see 19 is presented, but if you provide this one, we can't able to click for a single value because it will give for the list of values. Okay, it is having inside the dev and text format. In the text also there are two texts are presented. Okay, we need to identify that proper one, otherwise it will not work out. All right, then we can use for dev, and that dev we can able to use for text. Okay, in the text we can able to 135 text is presented. For the text we can able to use for await based on await selector async selector async, and you can able to specify this particular one to wait for that particular element. Okay, because sometimes it will not wait, automatically it will skip. Because of that, we are using for wait to that particular specific element purpose. Okay, Once it is weighted, then we can able to go ahead and identify that list of item, like how many values are presented, that entire values we can take. But our value will become on the first text box, text tag. Then we can able to use the index position 1. Means we have for 19 related stuff. Okay, I'm copying this related stuff and I'm going to use for await page dot locator. Okay, in this locator again I'm passing this particular value. Okay, this will give for list of values. For this list of values we need to store into one particular location, and I'm using for this variable to store this entire elements. Okay, I'm storing that all the variables inside the variables. How many it is there we need to count, right? For counting purpose again await suggestion dot account sync. This returns for how many elements are presented in that particular suggestions variable. Okay, it will return for integer value. I'm storing into a count. Okay, I'm storing into the count. Once the count has stored it, then I need to run a for loop, right? How to run? For int I equal to 0, I is greater than count. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, inside this we are going to print for all the values. Okay, how to do that? Wait. If you remember in the starting position, there is an nth concept. If you have n number of elements, in that you need to pick for a nth element, right? For the nth element, I'm going to take now. Okay, suggestions. Okay, in these suggestions, we need to use for nth concept. In this nth concept, we are going to provide because it will return for 19 values, displayed values. In that 19, we are going to pick one by one. Dot text container sync value. Okay, this will return, and here again we can store into text, where text. Okay, in this also we need to click a specific element to in that particular location selected value. Okay, whether it will be displayed or not, we'll see console dot right line, right line, and dollar double quotation different values and text you can provide and use. Okay, I'll see for this one now. Manually it is provided, and you can see list of values are provided. What all the values are presented, all the values it is written. Okay, displayed values. In this we need to click for Madiwala. Okay, when it is reached to Madiwala or Silkboard, we'll take as a Silkboard. Okay, now I'm taking as a Silkboard. If Silkboard is matched, then I need to click. Okay, I need to select that element. Now here, if my text not equal to a null, it should not be a null, and text dot a trim, it's dot trim, okay, is equal to my silkboard value. Okay, then I need to click that specific value. I want to click that specific value. Once it is click, then automatically it will, right? Then I need to show that particular value, which value it is clicked. Console dot write line selected value a text. Okay, we can see now after running whether it is selected or not. We can see. Okay, and also we can after code we need to break the loop to break the loop. Okay, if you are not break the loop, again it will rotate the for loop. Okay, again it will be headache. Our script will be failed because after selecting automatically the drop down will be closed. Right? See, silkboard is selected and after silkboard it is not printed. This is a displayed value and this is a selected value and then it is close the break. Okay, like this we can able to do for auto suggestion drop downs as well. I hope it this entire information is for you. Thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.